An aspirant for the Kiambu women representative seat has invited controversy after an online video showing her throwing pieces of cake to a crowd went viral. The video shared by Kenyans on social media showed how the politician, namely Anne Muratha, who is popularly known as Wamuratha, elected to throw pieces of cake to the people at an event after efforts of managing the crowd proved futile. Now, I know that you could see and you could tell, if we could just get to the video, you could tell that there was no way she could share this cake and like pass it around as if it was a function, you know, like a wedding or any other event where people are going to eat the cake and pass it on in a civil manner. That was not going to happen. But the way that she threw the cake, here it is. So she picks up the plate and she quickly understands there's no way these people are going to pass this cake or the plate. So she's like, actually, niwatupie samahani. And if we could just, no, let the video continue, Mike. Mike is my director, sorry. But I want people to see how she threw the cake in a shiapo. So now she goes on to throw it, like to actually throw it, and people jumped with their mouths open, some of them trying to catch it with their hands. And I wish we could show that part.
But for cake.
Yeah, but you know, I mean,
what was jiheshimu? I'll say this. I'll be the bad guy. What was Riro? I'll say it. I'll be the bad guy. What was jiheshimu bana? At first, when I saw this video, I thought it was actual food. I hadn't noticed that it was cake. So in my head, I didn't know what the circumstances were. I didn't know there was a bash for.
But it doesn't make it any better, Maria.
Wait, let me finish, guys. And I was like, why are you throwing food to people like that? You know, of course, it's disrespectful. That was my first thought. Then I realized it's cake, and the fact that there's people running to catch the food while she's throwing it means that it's encouraging her. She's just like, okay, this system works. So of course she's mad disrespectful for choosing that as her method of distribution. But if we're being honest as well, it's cake. It's not relief food. It's not water. It's not life-saving medicine. Ni keki kwa bash.
I'm so sorry. I know Anto wants to say something, but it doesn't matter whether ni keki ama ni. I can't believe the next thing I was going to say, because you said keki kwa bash, so you can imagine what I wanted to say. It doesn't matter. Mato, why do you know what I wanted to say? Mato, as a child of God,
we are kindred spirits.
How do you know? No, but it doesn't make any sense. Why would that be an option for you to give people something?
Come on, guys. The truth is, the people who are complaining about the cake throwing are people who were not there, first of all. The people who are there did not complain when the cake was being thrown. They were actually very ready to receive the cake. Okay? Watu walitritiwa venye walikuja. There was lack of civility in going for the cake, and so there was lack of civility in distributing the cake. The measure you give is the measure you receive.
It's a context. For me, it's a context thing. I mean, you can see that these people, it's now become very political because it's like, oh, this thing happened last year's during November, and then now it's a big deal because the person who was running against her didn't make it, and you know she's made it a huge deal. Oh, how could you say that these are monkeys? They even made it a thing that she spoke about mental health and said that there are no crazy people in Kiambu, and she was actually talking about something quite serious. And you could see she looked like how you go to like a Kikuyu function and people are frustrated. Now how am I going to give out this meat or these carrots?
This
or this warus, what talking about a cooler?
No. Meat is a different story. No. You don't distribute meat like that.
Anything like that.
It's different, but now imagine if the name should come up. Her new name needs to be not instead of Wamuratha, Wamakeki. Remember we have Wamatangi.
Let's take a break.
Wamakeki.
Let's take a break.